Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to my first movie review. Well, if you watched my first video that I released on this channel, then you probably know that I really love watching movies, and yesterday I watched another one, and today I just decided to share my opinion on it and what it was for me and how did I liked it. So yeah, that's just it. I'm just a guy who loves to watch movies as well. I really love movies. I watch movies like non-stop, just like playing video games. It's just my another hobby. And on my private Facebook, I used to always write a review. After every movie I watch, I always write a review, how I liked it, what it was for me, what was my experience watching the movie and stuff like that. So yeah, I decided to move that on my channel, actually, on this channel. So yeah, welcome to my first movie review. And today we're going to be looking at a recently released movie called The Shape of Water. Well, I watched The Shape of Water yesterday, and yeah, I just wanted to share my opinions on it and what it was for me, just like I said. So if you want to know, stay with me till the end of this video. Alright, so The Shape of Water is a romance slash drama movie with a kind of weird backstory of it. I'm gonna say that I personally didn't really like it. I mean, I'm not saying now that the movie's bad or anything. I just want to say that the story of the movie wasn't really that touching and emotional how I expected it to be. You know, I kinda more expected this movie to be like more a fantasy or something when I saw a trailer for the first time, but it obviously didn't turn out that way. I mean, that's just my opinion. And what I expected, someone else maybe really got from the movie for what he or she expected, but like I said, it's just my personal opinion, and I didn't really liked it. I mean, the story was kinda, I won't say bad, but it was a lot of emptiness in the story. And I think there are much better love stories than The Shape of Water, and I think the movie could end up being much better. But alright, let's just go to the positive sides of the movie and the story of it a little bit. So before I start talking, one big spoiler alert on the screen. So yeah, I'm gonna shortly explain the story of this movie. I'll try to spoil it as less as possible. But it's a spoiler, and if you didn't watch the movie and you kinda don't wanna get the movie ruined, don't watch this video, because one more time, spoiler alert, let's go. Also, I can't show you the footage of the movie because I don't own any footage of the movie, and because of the copyright and stuff on YouTube, I can't really show it. But I will put pictures from the movie that will be synchronized with my speech, so I hope you enjoy. Well, the story of this movie is kind of weird, I would say. I mean, this was supposed to be like a love story, and it is, but it is a very weird love story in my opinion. I mean, the main character of this movie, Elisa, and she's not able to speak. I didn't really got the reason why. She, as a little kid, she got her throat cut or something. She had some surgical operation or something like that, as far as I get it, and she's unable to speak. But she's working as a cleaner in one big science facility. She's got a good friend called Zelda over there, and she's helping her in her everyday job, and they are really good friends. They know each other for like 10 years. Then one day, while cleaning a lab, scientists brought in some weird capsule filled with water, and Elisa approached it, and she realized that there is something moving in that water, and it was kind of weird. And a few days after that, she was cleaning the lab again, and she actually realized what is inside that capsule, like that water tank or whatever, and she actually saw the creature. It was like some kind of weird water creature, and she started to communicate with that creature more and more often. Then she started slowly bringing food and like eggs to that creature, and she started really connecting to that creature. The main character of Elysia is actually very lonely. She lives with a older man that is actually an artist, and he does like old kind of paintings and stuff, and he's a very lonely old man as well. And once she explained to him what she saw, like that creature, she said that that creature is also very lonely just like her, and she started describing all that. And that's where she actually started building the connection with that creature, and she slowly starts falling in love with that creature. And that creature is also being tortured by other scientists, and they've been doing some weird experiments on it because they want to use it against the Russians for some reason. And the main bad guy character is actually the guy who is leading the project, and he starts to torture that creature. And the main bad guy in the movie is actually a guy who leads the project on that creature, and he's doing some weird experiments on it. Like I said, he wants to use it against the Russians or something. And then one day, American general comes to that lab and talks to him actually, and they decide that they should kill that creature. But of course, Elysia, once she heard that, she starts to panic because she really loves that creature. She fell in love with it, and the creature fell in love with her as well. So it is a really good love story. But like I said, they didn't really show that emotions. The movie wasn't emotional for me at all, and that's just kind of what destroyed that love story. Because love for me is honestly all about emotions and caring for each other, and this movie really didn't show that much. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion I got, and the feeling I got watching that movie, and that's kind of what ruined the love story. Anyways, once she heard that creature is about to be killed, she really starts to be worried for it, and decides to kidnap it with the help of her friends and one other scientist who actually was working on that project as well. And he didn't want it to kill the creature. He thought that the creature is very intelligent, which is actually true, and the creature is intelligent, and he refused to kill the creature and gave up the project. So he helps her to kidnap the creature as well. And once she kidnaps the creature, she actually brings him home and then takes care of him over there, and falls in love even more with it. And she decides that she will release it once the canal is filled with water and the rain starts falling. She said that she'll let him go. And when that day come, she actually did that. She brought the creature to the docks and planned on releasing it. And while in that time, the main guy who actually was leading the project, the main bad guy of the movie, he got order from the general that he needs to bring that creature back to facility, and the general was really angry at him and said to him that he's disappointment. And that main bad guy actually becomes really angry and fury and goes after the girl who took the creature, and actually he manages to find them in the end. And then it's just weird end of the movie that I don't want to spoil. So that's pretty much it, what this movie is about in short. Like I said, I don't want to go through the details. I don't want to spoil you like every single detail, because then I'm completely gonna ruin the movie for you. But this is still kind of spoiler as well, so like I said, spoiler alert, I warned you. But I don't want to go through all the details because that's gonna really ruin the movie for you. But yeah, that's what the story of this movie pretty much is all about. Like, it's about the girl falling in love with that creature, and it was supposed to be some cool drama slash fantasy slash science fiction slash romance or something. I don't know. I just honestly didn't like the movie that much. Like, I mean, I like the idea of the movie and everything. Movie is set in 1960s in a Cold War era. But I mean, all that is cool and everything, but movie didn't really show that love and romance part. Like, it didn't really represented that for me. I mean, it was a cool movie. I had fun watching it, but in the same time, there was like no emotions, like there was no emotional scenes or whatever. I mean, you just see her being lonely and really loving that creature and everything, but there is no emotions in that. Like it's all empty. It's like I feel like they could put much more content in the movie. I mean, the scenario was good and everything, but the story of the movie didn't really represented it for what it actually maybe was meant to be or something. I mean, that's just my personal opinion and experience I've got and feeling I've got watching that movie. But yeah, I'm not gonna trash this movie because it's not really that bad. I mean, movie's not bad. I'm saying again, it's not a bad movie. You may maybe like it if you love drama and romance. You may find it really enjoyable, but in my personal opinion, I didn't really got that romance part. What I really expected, it's gonna be like a really cool romance and love and everything, but I didn't really got it like that. Like it turned out bad for me. I mean, movie's not bad, but the story turned out bad for me in my opinion. I don't know how to explain it. Like, god damn it, I said now that the movie is bad, but it's not bad. But it's so confusing. I hope you get what I want to say. I don't know. I don't want to trash the movie, but in the same time, I kind of want to trash the story of the movie because it wasn't good in my opinion. They could make it much better in my opinion. I don't know. It's just the feeling I got. Like, that's all, guys. Really, I don't want to destroy the movie or spoil anything further. If you want to watch it, feel free to do it. I mean, maybe you will really like it and you'll find it really enjoyable. I didn't, which doesn't mean you won't. So yeah, this was just my opinion and my personal review of the movie. Like, I mean, it's not bad, but it could be better. That's all I want to say. It's not bad, but it can be much better, and there are much better love stories out there, but that's just my personal opinion. Alright, so if you like this movie review, go ahead and leave a like, share, subscribe, or comment if you want. Also, let me know down below in the comments what do you think about my first movie review and how did you like it. I really want to hear your opinions, guys, and am I really good or really bad movie reviewer? Because, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything. I just want to share my personal opinion and kind of say what the movie was about. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments. And if you want, you can join my Chris Facebook group. You can also ask me questions on my ask.fm. All the links I've mentioned down below in the description. So yeah, guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Chris out.